Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead. Today I have a food pantry haul. This is our local to us small church run food pantry. You get to go in and shop, which is nice for us because we have some food sensitivities and allergies and restrictions. So I can pass on the things that we won't use and pick up some things that maybe other people wouldn't buy that we will use. So let me show you what we were blessed with today. I'll start over here. I've got just this box of random snacky stuff. There's protein bars, little snack bite things, some goldfish. Yeah, kind of just a hodgepodge of all sorts of different things. This all just goes into a basket in our pantry. And every day my kids get to pick out a snack. So generally this is about all of the sugary, gross, carby, junk that they get these. So I don't mind that they have one thing once a day. We also really we have a couple of boxes of these that we've gotten from the food bank, and we use those as a snack on the way home from church. So those are nice. Okay, dairy-wise, we've got a gallon of 2% milk, 4 things of plain Greek yogurt. These are super nice because we eat a lot of yogurt during the summer for breakfast. We'll do yogurt with fruit and some granola on it as a nice cold breakfast. It's starting to get hot. There are 4 of these goat's milk yogurts, which he said that he was having a hard time getting rid of them because people kind of turn their nose up at goat's milk. This is one of those that's hilarious to me. There have been so many dairy-free options here, and it makes me kind of want to cry because I had to be dairy-free after each one of my 5 children were born for a short period of time, and it was so hard to find dairy-free things that weren't so crazy expensive. And now I'm finding them now that I don't have to be dairy-free. So there are 2 of these super fancy yogurts. They're in a glass jar and they are chocolate flavored. So I was looking, these have stevia. My body unfortunately does not like stevia, but there's a small enough amount I might be able to sneak one of those in because that looks delicious. There's 5 of these Duke's sweet and sour dipping sauce. He said this was another thing that he was trying to get rid of because they just weren't going. There's 2 things of dairy-free cream cheese, a thing of Parmesan cheese, and a thing of sour cream, and 1 pack of American cheese slices. So that's all of the dairy. Produce-wise, there is a bag of giant, delicious-smelling apples, a bag of potatoes, a bag of Vidalia sweet onions, 4 of these little packs of baby carrots, a thing of strawberries, and then 2 of these mixed fruit chunks that some of this is probably, I'm going to make a snacky lunch for my kids today. Meat, we got a bag of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, this bag of Italian-style meatballs, a thing of hot dogs, a thing of hamburger, and a thing of ground pork. Drinks, we got quite a bit. There is a instant coffee, which my husband has been taking to work. This Teavana, which is black tea. I'm going to possibly try it. It says it's high in caffeine, so it may not work for me, but we'll see. A big thing of Gatorade, and my husband works in a very hot factory setting, and they'll a lot of times put one of the big coolers out on the floor, so I figured he might end up taking that to work with him. If not, I think you can make it 1 gallon at a time, and then he can just refill some of these bottles. So there's several little bottles several big bottles of Powerade, Gatorade, a couple of these coconut water, like I said, more Gatorade, Powerade. There was this, and he said he was having a hard time getting rid of it, so I opened it up and took a sip of it. It's an interesting flavor. Normally you use this for a gin and tonic. I'm not a drinker, so I don't know whether I'm going to end up using this or not. It's a cute little glass bottle, though. Okay, we've got kind of the pantry stuff here. There's 2 boxes of these protein cookie things. I put those in the snack box for my kids. a big bag of oats, which is awesome because we may not be going through oatmeal right now, but during the winter we go through a lot of oatmeal. There's a thing of spaghetti, several things of different types of granola, chunks, and that kind of thing, which is awesome for, like I said, the yogurt bowls. There's a bag of chocolate chips, and they're oat milk and dark chocolate, so I may check those out and see carb content on them and see if whether it's something I can have or not. I kind of doubt it, but I can use those with my kids. This is one of those things that doesn't go at the food pantry because nobody knows what to do with it. It's whole flaxseed. I use this to make flaxseed tortillas for me because they're 0 carbs, I think. Net carbs. This was something that he was like, here, take this. If you don't want it, feed it to your chickens because it's been on the shelf for forever. It's some kind of Cuban black beans. So they're seasoned black beans. I will more than likely just, whenever I make taco meat, I mix in black beans to it to make it stretch a little farther. So I'll probably put it in there and it'll probably be really good flavors wise. There's some bread goods. There's a pack of Dave's Killer Bread English muffins, which I will probably make English muffin pizzas for my kids. 2 of these teeny tiny, aren't they adorable, tortillas that I thought, well, that for taco night would be great. And then there's 2 things of sprouted grain flour tortillas, which is awesome. We have some people in our house that don't do well with grains, so they do okay with sprouted grains and fermented grains like sourdough. So those are nice. There's a thing of baked cheddar and sour cream chips, which I have not been buying chips, so my kids will be excited about that. Honey mustard and onion pretzel pieces. These have been hugely loved. Everybody really likes those. I do too, but I can't have the carbs, so I just eat like a couple of them. I got this last time and the kids really, really liked it. It's the Dave's Killer Bread brand again, which is a really high quality bread. It's organic and it's the seeds, and they really liked this. And then just a thing of plain old white hamburger buns. We're in grilling season. We have pantry items. There's a bottle of this ranch vinaigrette, which he said they weren't taking. I had got a bottle of it before and it was kind of meh. I'm thinking I might be able to doctor it up a little bit and make it taste a little bit better. He said this was really good. It's spicy ketchup, so with jalapeno. I'm excited to try that maybe on burgers. There's this bottle of creamy bourbon barbecue sauce. It looked like it was lower carb than regular barbecue sauce, so I thought maybe that would be a nice one for me because barbecue sauce generally is really, really high, so I have to watch it. 2 things of spaghetti sauce and tomato sauce, a jar of peanut butter, 2 jars of peaches, a jar of carrots, 2 little cans of corn, 2 cans of garbanzo beans, and this was another one of those where he said nobody takes them because nobody knows what to do with them. I like to bake them and they turn crispy and they're kind of a nice little crunchy snack. Mixed vegetables, green beans, and sweet peas, and then 2 cans of chicken and 1 can of tuna. So those are nice for lunches. They have an entire milk crate full of these. My baby is past the point of needing pureed foods, and we actually never did pureed foods anyway. We did baby-led weaning. But I have a 6-year-old that has to take an herbal supplement for summer allergies, like seasonal allergies. And so we always have to open the capsule up because he can't swallow it. And so I thought, well, these would work because we usually mix it into applesauce. So he can just open one of these and mix it in and eat it. If for some reason he doesn't like it, I'll probably just give it to the baby anyway, or maybe I'll mix it into something. I don't know. No food wasted here. A thing of digestive probiotics, which are always nice to take. A thing of kids multivitamins. I have been picking up probiotics for kids and they were out of them. So this will be just a nice little something different. I do kids vitamins anyway, so it'll just be a different flavor for a little while. A container of Tom's of Maine deodorant. They had a bunch of these. They had no limit on how many of the packs of napkins, excuse me, to take. So I just picked up some different designs and thought, well, those would be nice for when we go picnic or camping or have friends over. And then a thing of the little teeth flossers. And I don't think I said anything about the giant can of black beans. This is another one of those, because it's a number 10 can, people just don't take it. And it actually doesn't even expire until next year. I take it, I open it up, I drain the liquid off, I pull out 2-cup amounts and put it in quart-sized freezer bags and freeze it. And then I mix this into my taco meat, and it makes the taco meat stretch a little bit further. So I can use, normally I would have to make 2 pounds of meat to feed us for taco night. This way I can do a pound of meat and essentially a pound of black beans, and my kids love it, so it works. And then there is a 24-pack of water bottles, which is super nice. I may end up actually donating this to my church, so we'll see. All right, that is everything. Once again, super blessed. This has been a huge blessing to us going to these food banks. We have managed to essentially cut our grocery bill in half. So it's making it to where instead of coming out over budget, we're coming out under budget finally. My husband, a few months back, had a job. They eliminated his position and they offered him a different position, but at a significant price or significant pay decrease. So we were at a deficit every month. So this is allowing us to not be at a deficit every month, combined with some other things that we're doing to save money, cut corners, that kind of thing. So, all right. I am going to go get all of this put away, and then I have children to feed, and I'm hungry. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and God bless.